Hey, what is good, ladies and gentlemen, niggas? It is your boy MoonMonkey coming at you with another episode of In the Lab, and today we gonna be using one of my favorite women in Super Smash Brothers, and that is none other than Zelda. So let's get it popping with my woman Zelda. She be nasty with the teleportation, and she got some pretty nifty, sneaky tricks. So let's see, what should we go to? Regular Hyrule, Bridge of Elden, Skylock, fuck it. Let's go to Temple. That old school. We keep it old school. That melee old school, baby. Alright, let's get into my girl Zelda. Alright, my niggas. Alright, so first off, Homegirl definitely has a little bit of sluggishness to her when we talk about Zelda's speed. I wouldn't say she's the fastest character. She definitely is pretty slow. But she definitely has a lot of weight to her. Not really in weight of like how high she jumps, because if you actually set Mario to jump as well, you'll see that, hold up, that's run. Hold up, set both of them to jump. You'll see that both of them are pretty equal when it comes to jumping. I would say Mario has a higher peak in his jump than Zelda, but I definitely say that they're kind of like tied in like just about the same ballpark range. Let's see. And Zelda definitely begins to dip a little bit faster than Mario, so keep that in mind. But when we talk about weight, I mean, like, she's pretty up there talking about, like, hard to kill type of weight. Like, I want to say she's, like, Bowser heavy or DK heavy, but I would say probably, like, around, like, Yoshi or something like that. She's definitely, it definitely takes quite a bit to kill her. When talking about her jabs each do, 2%, but she could kind of, like, rack it up for each 2%. Hold on, let's actually set Mario to stop real quick. Each one of these little 2% hits actually racks up, so you can kind of do up to 6 damage, and that's about it. So you can kind of like just keep mashing out her jab, but her jab is kind of just tap A, and you just kind of shoot out that little burst. So you can't really just hold it and kind of do multi-hitting shits. You kind of just have to just tap it. So be mindful of that when doing Zelda's jabs. Alright, so when talking about Zelda's tilts definitely pack a punch. Her F-tilt does a nice 12%, and like most F-tilts, you can definitely angle it, so that's Zelda's F-tilt upwards, and I was doing before, her Zelda's up-tilt is really nice. Her up-tilt does a nice 7%. Hold up. Yeah, so F-tilt you can angle up and downwards, up-tilt does a nice 10%, and her down-tilt is really nice. Pops your opponent up, which can lead to a lot of attacks, so you can pop them up, probably hit them with some aerials, but that's Zelda's tilts. Her up tilt is really nice. Nice killing percent. I really say that they're good for killing. Maybe they might be good for killing. Let's actually bump Mario up to like 140 or something shit like that. I don't really think it's gonna kill like at 120 or 110. I definitely think it's definitely gonna take a lot more percent to send someone flying off the screen. So let's send them to 150. Yeah, so 150 by mid-stage. Maybe like 145. Let's figure this out. We're doing science right now, so we're gonna do a little thought walk across Mario's face real quick. F-tilt him again. Alright, 145 doing the job. Alright, let's bring him down to 140. No, matter of fact, let's bring him to 130. 130. And we gonna do the thought walk. Hey, do the thought walk. Alright, so we're gonna do it right here. F-tilt. Alright, so 130 doing the job. Alright, so this is not that bad of a move for killing. I thought it would take a lot more to kill, so you could definitely start killing characters around 120 with this F-tilt. No, not 120, 130. Alright, so 130, especially around here, like this whole range right here. Anywhere from this, where Mario is, to where Zelda is, you can definitely start killing characters with this move from 130. So keep that in mind. Also, that's her F-tilt. I doubt her down tilt has any killing prowess. You definitely have to rack them up to like God knows 999 to even remotely begin to kill someone. And her up tilt, well, let's see when her up tilt starts killing. We're gonna bump them up to maybe like 140, 145. Matter of fact, let's do 150. Yes, definitely doesn't look like it's gonna be killing it. If it's not gonna be one past 150, let's do 165. Probably 165 will kill. Oh, doesn't even look like 165. Yeah, so right off the bat, I can immediately say that this move is definitely going to be not very practical to use when killing people. Yeah, so probably like around 180 that move's going to kill. So I doubt this move is going to be really that good for killing anybody. Unless they're really light like a Jigglypuff. Maybe I could see it killing probably like around like 130 or 140. But yeah, 180, that's not going to cut it for killing anybody. So when we talk about Zelda's dash is really nice as well. It does a nice 12% damage. Let me see if there's like an actual sweet spot or soft spot to it. So no, for the most part, it looks like, oh, it does. So it looks like if you actually sweet spot, you do 12, and then if you try to like linger hit, it does a nice anywhere from 6 to 9%. So keep that in mind. So you definitely want to hit up on startup to do that nice 12% damage. So let's see. Yeah, nice 12% damage. So she kind of bursts and she kind of moves a little bit when doing it. So keep that in mind. So her dash attack really nice. I don't think it has killing prowess as good as, like, say, Peach, who has a very similar type of dash attack. Well, Peach is kind of like a 2 burst, but Zelda's is pretty nice. It gets the job done. It's really good for pressuring people when falling down to the stage. So you can definitely just follow someone as a DI and throw it out. Yeah, so 140 looks like it's going to kill. That's not bad for dash attacks. I know some dash attacks might kill a lot later than that, but this is not bad. Not bad at all. I definitely think that 135, it'll definitely start killing around this side of the stage. So let's actually reset Mars, reset back to 135. Dash attack. Yup. Looks like it's definitely going to do it. Yup. So her dash attack's not bad. So let's actually get into Zelda's smash attacks. Alright, so when talking about Zelda's smash attack, she has quite a bit of multi-hitting moves. Now, not all of them are multi-hitting. I think her down smash is a sweep. Yeah, down smash, nice 12% damage. Let's see, that's on her front swing, but the backswing is doing 10%. I don't know if it's going to have a sweet spot as well. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's doing just 10% all around. So 12 in the front, 10 in the back. Let's see when it actually starts killing. So let's actually set Mario up to... We're going to set him up at the standard 120 for right now. So 120. Bump Mario up real quick. Let's see. There we go, 120, and let's do it. Alright, so it looks like it might be a little bit more effective on a character like Mario, whose recovery isn't that really that good. But near the edge of the stage, I definitely think it's going to have a lot more potency. So 135, it might look like it might kill from like mid part of the stage for a character like Mario. But once again, it definitely depends on your character that you're using. Like I mentioned before in my past videos, Mario's just a benchmarker, and not all attacks will kill every character at that percent. So 130 might kill Mario, but 130 might not kill, let's say, like Cat and Falcon, whose recovery definitely differs from Mario. So you gotta be mindful of that. Who else? Luigi, yeah, Luigi's definitely gonna be a lot different because Luigi got that tornado, so you're able to mash that down B to get a little bit more altitude and then do your B move. So it really just depends on the character that you're playing with. But for all intensive purposes, we're just seeing when it actually just rockets them off the stage and kills them. 130 looks like it's definitely going to be doing it for Mario around this part of the stage right here. Here, right there. So Mario's still stuck in hit stun and won't be able to get out of it. Alright, so the next of Zelda's smash attacks is her forward smash. It's a multi-hitting smash attack, which means you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure every one of these pieces of shit connect. Well, you gotta make sure the last piece of shit connects, because if any of the other ones hit like in the middle and Mario gets popped out, you're gonna miss your chance to kill your opponent. That can definitely screw you over. So you gotta make sure that you're able to catch every one of these hits and make sure that final hit hits them. So as long as they're there for that final hit, you should be good. So it looks like 130 is actually doing it for Mario. So we could probably bump it down a little lower than that. So let's see, 120. We'll bump Mario to 120. And there we go. And as you can see, the super armor was actually eating up a lot of the multi-hits, but when the final burst caught Mario outside of the super armor, it actually was able to kill Mario. So you gotta be mindful of that. So it looks like 120 is gonna kill. Let's see, 110. Will 110 kill? Yup, looks like 110 is gonna kill, but it looks like you can kind of DI out of that. So let's see, 100. We're gonna try at 100. Yeah, so it looks like 110 is definitely going to be that part where you want to start DIing. So that's Zelda's forward smash for you. And the last of her smash attacks is going to be her up smash. Up smash looks really nice. It's killing at 100 for Mario, so that's not bad. Let's see. Bump it down to 195. Let's try 195. Oh, yeah, as you can see, Mario was able to get knocked out of the up smash, so it didn't really kill him. So you got to be careful of that. So it looks like 100 might be that sweet spot for killing people. Hold up. Well, actually, it doesn't look like 100, because you gotta be mindful of where Mario's percent is when that final hit hits. So it looks like 150 is not gonna do it. Probably 120. It looks like 120 it is for up smash. Let's see. Oh, gotta be careful. There you go. Yeah, so it looks like 120 is definitely gonna be that nice sweet spot. It bumps him up to like 135, and you see Mario flying off. So be mindful of that. So that's pretty much all of Zelda's smash attacks. Let's actually get into Zelda's grabs. When talking about Zelda's grabs, Zelda has some pretty decent grabs. Her down throw is really nice. Does a nice 6% damage, 5-hit combo. So nice damage right there. Really good way just to pop your opponent up. You could definitely follow some aerials. You could definitely follow it up with some either neutral airs or some up airs or even forward airs to be able to space it out properly. So down throw is really nice. Up throw, I wouldn't say it really has that much for killing power. That's a nice 11% though. Really good for popping your opponent up, hitting, following with some more aerials. Forward throw, nice 12%. I don't think it has really good killing power as well. But her back throw, I think, has a lot of good killing power. It does a nice 11%. So matter of fact, let's actually start bumping it up and actually start seeing when the kill percent of these grabs actually start doing. I don't think down throw is going to be that useful when we start looking about for kill percent. Down throw is just pretty much good for setups, in my opinion. Really good for just kind of leaving your opponent locked up in the air, open for maybe like another attack, like say like an up air or a neutral air. So be mindful of that. But when talking about her back throw, my bad. The back throw is really nice. Let's see. If I do it near the back of the stage like that, yeah. One thing you gotta be mindful of is staling your moves. You don't want to continuously keep doing this the same move, because it won't actually kill when you really want it to if you keep doing that the back throws. So if you start off the match continuously doing back throws, when you try to do a back throw when you really need it, it might not actually kill when I'm like how I'm testing it right now. So you gotta be careful of move staling. Yeah, so forward throw it's killing. Looks like it might start killing around 180. Let's see when up throw kills. Up throw? Yeah, so it looks like up throw is going to kill anytime soon. You probably have to bump them to like 180 probably. Probably 180. Not even 180. So you're going to 200. So right off the bat, I'm going to say up throw is completely out of the question when it comes to killing. I definitely think when you grab somebody, you definitely want to try to get a couple pummels in, but I definitely have been able to kill quite a few characters with Zelda's back throw along the edge of the stage. So be mindful of that. Her back throw is really nice for killing. So that's just all I have for Zelda's grab. It's really nice. Now, when talking about aerials, Zelda's aerials are pretty potent definitely when talking about her aerials. Her forward aerial is really nice, has a nice sweet spot, which does a nice 20%, and has crazy knockback. I like to call it the holy toes, man. That sweet spot on that toe is disgusting. It's kind of like Captain Falcon's knee, and her back air has it all as well. So you can definitely throw out either the forward air or your back air, and definitely get some really nice results out of that. So let's actually start seeing when the holy toes start killing. I don't know if it's actually called holy toes, but that's what the fuck we're gonna call it for right now during this whole in the lab series. So let's see. We're gonna bump Mario up to a good 120. That standardized 120, my nigga. So let's bump him up and let's hit him with the motherfucking holy toes, baby. So it looks like 120 is definitely gonna do it. So let's bump him right back down to 100. And let's see if that actually pulls it off. So let's see. There. Oh. So it looks like the weak spot of it did a nice 4%. So I definitely want to try to catch Mario. Alright, let's try it again. Ooh. I don't want to actually do any extra damage. I want to make sure I catch Mario on the whole thing. Ooh, and that's the up throw for you. Up throw is definitely very strong. You can definitely try to catch certain characters. So let's see. Yeah, so 100 definitely looks like it's going to be killing. There's definitely a sweet spot to it. As you can see, there's a nice 15%, but let's see. Yeah, so nice 15%. Oh, well, actually, it did 30% before, so let's see. 50% looks like when you're kind of like barely outside the sweet spot, but looks like it did a nice 30. Hold on, let's try it again. I don't know if I did 2 up throws and it actually killed. Let's see. Yeah, so the first, yeah, so it looks like 130, 115 actually. 115 is definitely going to be that killing range for Mario. So let's see, jump again. Yup, and a nigga done. So 115 is definitely going to be nice. When talking about holy toes with her back throw, hold up. Try to get that back here. Want to get the back holy toes, hold up. There we go. So yeah, her holy toes is really potent on stage. Really something not to mess with. You're definitely going to want to like be able to just space it out. Like all characters, it just takes practice just to be able to space it out and know when you're able to actually connect with it. So be mindful of that. Really good move right there. Her down throw, her down air also has a sweet spot as well. So you gotta be mindful of that. Definitely has nice spiking properties, and it definitely has a lot of hit stun on it. So if you're able to pull it off, most likely a character will not be able to recover for it. If you're able to pull off the sweet spot holy toes for it, you're able to get like soft hits off of it, get like a nice soft spike. Characters might be able to get out of it, but once you get that holy toes, nigga, just put your controller down because you going straight the fuck down. So that's pretty much Zelda and all of our holy toe goodness right there. Yeah, so these aerials all be nasty, my nigga. All of them be fucking nasty. So don't sleep on Zelda's aerials. You definitely have to be very good at just like spacing out the aerials and where you need to be. Her up air you gotta be mindful of. Her back air, forward air, all of her aerials. So once you know the spacing and when to throw it out, you definitely could be very potent in the air. Because she sticks at her leg long enough, especially for a forward air, to definitely contest a lot of characters and definitely poke at their defenses. So keep that in mind. Oh, and we cannot forget about Zelda's neutral air. She doesn't have as much range with her neutral air, but has a nice racking of percent. That's a nice 7% right there. Let's see. Let's see if you can catch Mario in the whole thing. Yeah, very nice. Oh, 11% right there. So let's see. Do it again, Mario. So let's actually, hold on. Let's wait for Mario to come back. And I want to rack Mario's percent right down to probably around, let's see. Let's do like around 40%. There we go. That we could kind of see a little better. So yeah, that's like 10%. So it looks like it's doing anywhere from like 5 to 11%. If you're able to, I guess, catch the opponent in the whole spin of the move. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. Yeah, so it looks like 11 is definitely going to be that the one where you actually catch the whole thing in it. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. Really nice way of racking a percent on your opponent. Nice combo move, actually. When you're able to like follow up after like a down tilt, this move is definitely really good. So keep that in mind for Zelda's neutral air. So that's pretty much all of Zelda's aerials. So let's actually get into Zelda's specials. Alright, so when talking about Zelda specials, her first special is really nice. It's called her, what do you call it? Nairu's Love? Yeah, Nairu's Love. Really nice move. It's a nice reflector, and it also does actual damage if you're in immediate range. So it does a nice 50%. Actually, 11%. That said 50%, my bad. And let's actually send Mario to attack. And hopefully he shoots out a fireball. And as you can see, it's a nice reflector. So Zelda is able to actually reflect a lot of his moves and able to do a little bit of damage to your opponent. So keep that in mind when talking about Zelda's Nairu's Love. I don't think you can really mash it. Now, you can't really mash it to gain any altitude. You can't really do anything like that, like Project M. But it's just really good for reflector and doing damage in immediate areas. So keep that in mind. Now, one of Zelda's better projectiles and special moves is Zelda's Din's Fire. Now, her Din's Fire's property is definitely unique depending on where you actually are able to sweet spot your opponent. So I think the highest percent you can do is 12% if you're actually able to nail your opponent right in the burst middle of the Din's Fire. So let's see. Let's try to get it right on top of Mario. Anywhere outside, you're definitely gonna get some differentiation of the damage. So right there, we got that 12%. Now let's actually see when it starts killing. So I want to bump Mario to, let's say, 130. Let's see if we get him at 130. So 130, we gonna bump this nigga up to. Let's see. There we go, 130, and let's try to get that voice. Oh, and that one did 14%. So yeah, definitely want to be mindful. The center of the Din's Fire is gonna do the most damage. So the more accuracy you have with it, the more damage you definitely gonna do to a nigga. One thing you definitely have to be mindful of, you do not want to do your Din's Fire in the air, because once you do it once, you lose all your jumps. So it pretty much acts as a recovery, so you gotta be mindful of that. Certain specials, once you do them in the air, you will lose your recovery right off the bat. So you can definitely kind of loft a little bit, but you gotta be mindful of. If you're not having any momentum when doing it, you're definitely just gonna fall to the abyss. So let's say I'm running, then do it. You can see Zelda kind of like slide in the air while doing it. So you can kind of do that. So if you're DIing towards the stage and then do it, it could be a nice way to just kind of like cover for your fall. So you can definitely angle downwards. Anybody that's trying to approach you, really nice, but you don't want to just sit there in the air with no momentum and just do it straight out. You will fall to the abyss, so keep that in mind. The next of Zelda's nice special attacks, we're going to go into her up special. Really nice move. Definitely has a lot of killing power. This teleportation, I think it's called Ferora's Wind. Definitely disgusting. Actually, you could kind of get your opponent into a pop-up. You could do it up, then catch him upwards. Really nice way just to punish your opponents. But yeah, Ferora's Wind is really nasty. Kills people as early. Let's see when it kills people, because I know this move can kill very early. I see it kill as low as like 60% at the corner of like stages. So let's see. I will definitely want to try to nail it right on top of Mario. So you got to nail it out properly. There we go. And it actually depends on which direction you're sending your opponent. So let's see. Mario's right there. Want to distance myself properly. There we go. And you got to be mindful of this is your recovery, so you will lose all your jumps, but you can definitely angle it in different directions. So you can kind of like, if you're in the air, you can angle it straight down. Hold up. straight down, and you can kind of, or you can angle it like adjacent, so you can kind of like be in the air and kind of like snipe people on the floor with it. So you gotta be mindful of it. So you gotta have some really good controls. Hold up, let's not mash Mario out real quick. Definitely wanna. Hopefully he'll get out. There you go. And I wanna try to recover in place. Hold up. I actually wanna try to get Mario as he lands. Let's try to get him right here. There we go. So it looks like anywhere from like 135. Let's see, 125. Let's see if 125 will do it. 125. That's 124, 125. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like 125 might actually do it as well, so that's not bad. And let's see if 120 will do it. Yeah, so it doesn't look like 120 will do it. Let's see. Let's try one more time. But actually, it just really depends on like where you're sweet spotting it. If you're able to catch your opponent on the proper side of the teleportation and let them fly in that direction, you might be able to kill them off. So let's see. Yeah, so right there, that's definitely going to do the job at 120. It really just depends. If you're able to catch them on the right side while they're facing that side, they'll definitely have a better chance of dying. So keep that in mind. And the next of Zelda's special attacks that is really nice is her down special. So with the replacement of the transformation that she had in Brawl and Melee, this move is really nice to Phantom. I call this nigga my Al, my Full Metal Alchemist right here. Really good way just to press your opponents off stage. It actually acts as a good shield as well. So if opponents shooting a lot of projectiles, just throw this nigga out, soak up a lot of hits just to kind of like gather yourself and try to go out. Really nice way to press your opponent off stage as well. So you can kind of charge this nigga up, then go for a scoop right off stage. So that's not bad. You can definitely attack your opponents from a nice reasonable distance. Let's see if this move will actually take away your jump. So do it. Oh, alright, so you still be able to have your jumps, so that's good to know. You do not lose all your jumps when doing this move, so you can definitely just do down B and then kind of just use your up B to recover back, so keep that in mind. So this move is kind of like a two-part. The more you charge it, the more damage you'll do, and the more the different properties you'll do. So right off the bat, simple slash right there. You charge up a little more, it'll kind of do like a down slash. The more you charge it up, it'll kind of do a double, like an upswing. So first slash, kind of do a quick swipe. Before you swing it, you kind of swing it a little harder, and then that final swipe, you'll lunge forward and kind of scoop. It does like a two-part hit. So let's try it again. That two-part hit. So that smash. So let's actually see how much percent each one of them do. So we want to rack Mario's percent right back down. Let's get them down to, let's say, probably. Hopefully this won't kill him. I doubt it will kill him at 30%. So let's see. Normal slash right off the bat, 6%. Charge a little more. 12%. Charge up a little more. 14%. And then charge up the full thing. The first hit does 11%, and then that final damage does 13%. Putting a total of 24 damage, and a knockback is crazy for that move, so you definitely want to be mindful of that. So let's actually see when this move starts killing. So let's get Mario back on stage. I don't think it's gonna reach right there, but as you can see, just in just range, Zelda can definitely be a good considerable amount from the opponent, and that definitely looks like it's killing around like 120. So that's definitely a good killing move. So you can definitely just charge this move up off stage and just send that move out in the abyss. Definitely a good move for just like killing off or sniping off characters like Villager, Rosalina, like kind of fallbacks. Villagers I like to fall back. Really good move. And like I mentioned before, it's actually a good shield. And actually, if you manage this move, the Phantom can actually be destroyed. And once the Phantom is destroyed, you will have to wait a while before you can use it again. So you have to be mindful of that. If the Phantom takes too much damage, he can be destroyed, and the Phantom can be reflected. So you can't just throw this out expecting nothing to happen to in return. So you gotta be careful of that. But alright, niggas, once again, I don't know everything about Zelda. Pretty much this video was just dedicated to Zelda's moveset. Next video that we do with Zelda will be about advanced techniques, talking about what tactics you can do with Zelda, so stay tuned for that. And once again, my niggas, will be in the same exact place, doing the same exact motherfucking thing, my nigga. You know what we like to do. Do the dot walk. Hey, do the dot walk. Yeah, we in this shit, baby. So next time, we gonna be in the lab with another character, doing more shit, figuring out more techniques, all in the name of science, my nigga. We in this shit. Let's go.